I cannot fucking believe you got those two to play Uno with us after what happened last time. I know. We behaved. It was good. It was good. I'm just happy that we could veto on Monopoly because, oh my god, I wouldn't have been able to control myself. I get insane around Monopoly. You know what the worst part about it is? Is that every single time, because I was joking. You knew that. You knew that. Every time I was saying something, and Jeremy was just like, "It's okay." He's such a, oh my god. It's like, you cannot be mad at that guy. I really liked him. You know, like, between Michael and Theo, and now this guy, it literally feels like she found a diamond in the middle of, like, a fucking septic tank. Oh man. He's good for her. He's a good guy. I think he's gonna do a lot of good stuff for her. He came up to me when I was like, when I was getting the drinks. I think he was like looking for a moment alone with me. And he was kind of like testing the waters a bit, trying to gauge if you know, if I liked him. And the only thing I kind of like wanted to know is you know, I felt bad for asking him, but I was just like, isn't this like really inappropriate? I didn't mean to like be a bitch or like be, you know, but I was just like, isn't this really bad that she came to you being so vulnerable and emotional and you were her therapist and then you started dating? I didn't want to do like a gotcha moment or anything. I just genuinely wanted to ask. And he said that they only went for like one session. And then they realized that they just liked each other. So he just said, you know, you can't be my patient anymore. And he recommended her to a friend of his, and that went perfect. So that was that. That was the Pitbull thing. I was just, he's nice. He's nice, babe. Man, it's like, it's so weird how much you take for granted that there are people in this world that are just nice to each other. Especially in this town. I mean, he's probably not going to stay here. He said he was just like here for a couple of days just to spend some time with her, and then he was going to go back to New Mexico. Yeah, I mean, you didn't? I had like a whole talk with him because he's just like a really interesting guy. You know, there was a moment where I didn't want to talk about the whole thing, and I didn't talk about the whole thing, but there was just a moment where I was like, just so you know, acting is the one thing that Sophia loves to do. Like it's we've had so many talks about this. Her and I are so very much the same in that we love our job and we would do anything for our job, and the fans and the characters and, you know, everything, and I just kind of in a way wanted him to know that like that it's a weird world if you're not used to it, or, you know, I mean, you can relate to it. I still remember the first time that I had to ask you whether it was okay that I could kiss Sophia for like the show and stuff. It's a weird conversation, and it's something that's like not natural, and I guess in a way I just wanted to not like deter him, but just warn him that no matter how perfect, you know, it strains a relationship a bit, you know, and the amount of it is up to, you know, the two of you and the way you handle it. But But he said that he'd had like a lot of talks about it with her, and that he was very open, and that was also partly the reason why she wanted me, and I mean you by proxy, but especially me, to kind of meet him, just so he could see that I was like, that we're different people, that me and the character are different, and that I'm very happy with you, and and that everything's fine, so that there's absolutely no need to get weird all over this. But yeah, anyway, I was just wondering if, like, should it come to a moment where Sophia kind of gives me the sign of, like, he doesn't really understand, or things are weird or something, whether he could maybe, whether you could talk to him about it, and just kind of give a bit of your insight on how you dealt with that, and yeah, I mean, that'd be incredible. Thank you. Thank you. What's up? Sorry, I zoned out for a second. Of course, you can tell me anything. I'm not gonna get mad. It's, open communication, whatever. What is it? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, that's fine. I mean, it's your choice. I didn't say it in that voice note in a way that was like pushy, or making that decision for you. If you don't want to do it, then can I ask what changed your mind? Oh yeah, no, babe, of course that makes perfect sense. If you want to keep like our relationship and work separate, then if you want to be a writer, I'm just saying, if you want to be a writer, I can probably like try to hook you up somewhere else, or but I understand that you wouldn't be on Inferno. I get it. I mean, if you're happy at your job now, then I'm happy for you, and I support you 100%. Okay. I'm happy you told me. I don't really. I'm just gonna blame the. Well, I guess not really blame, but I'm just gonna say that the reason why you said that I was gonna get mad was probably just anxiety, right? Because I would never blame you for, it's your decision to make. Okay.